Now, one of the most important aspects of our training here at Hershey is husbandry care. And husbandry care is just simply the basic medical tasks that we do with our animals on a daily basis. Every single day, our trainers examine our animals from the tips of their noses to the tips of their tails, looking at their eyes, their ears, their mouths, flippers, and even their tails to make sure that they're staying nice and healthy each and every day. Some husbandry behaviors that our animals know are laying out for ultrasounds and x-rays. As you can see, Satara demonstrated here is opening super wide to get her teeth brushed. They also can even lay out for voluntary blood samples out of their hind flippers, which is super impressive. We do this again to make sure that they're staying nice and healthy on a daily basis. In the wild, seals can live anywhere from 20 to 25 years if they're lucky, and sea lions can live 10 to 15 years. In a zoological environment, though, they are able to live well into their late 20s, 30s, and some seals are even known to live into their 40s. And this is because of this excellent husbandry care that we can provide for them, but they also have all the tasty fish that they can eat here. They also don't have to worry about predators or habitat loss. Can we give these two a round of applause? They're doing awesome out here. Great job, you two. Now, by this point in our show, you may be wondering, how do you train your animals? Well, we use a technique called bridge and target training. The bridge is a clicker located on the trainer's left wrist, and if you listen really closely, you'll be able to hear those clicks. What those clicks tell our animals is that in that very moment, they did a great job, and when they return to their trainer, they have a reward on its way. To target simply means to touch, and all of our animals learn from a very young age to target or touch their nose or any body part to a trainer's closed fist or target pole, which is simply just a stick with a buoy on the end. And as you can see, Satara was just demonstrating that. Can we give her a round of applause? Great job, Satara! Now from this, we can really guide any behavior, and eventually we'll be able to fade those targets away and just communicate with our animals by using hand signals or even the sounds of our voices. And as I mentioned earlier, Satara is 30 years old, and in her old age, she actually has developed cataracts. And those cataracts have made her almost entirely blind. But this hasn't slowed her down one bit. In fact, we've just modified the way that we work and train with Satara. So instead, we use tactile signals with her instead of those hand signals to better communicate with her. Now, you may notice that Colby and Satara are receiving a lot of fish. This is because fish is a primary reinforcer. But we also like to use a lot of secondary reinforcement as well. This can really just be anything that our animals like. Give you a rub down from a trusted trainer. Ice cubes, all of our animals love. And why we ask for so much of it is the sound of your applause. So let's give Colby a nice big reward out there. Great job, Colby. Now, before I introduce you to our next star of the show, I'd like to take this time to talk a little bit about some programs that we'll be offering following the show. And I am going to make a quick announcement before I talk about those programs. We have a lot of friends joining us right now, so if you are able, I just want to ask you to squeeze in a little bit, especially if you have space in the middle of your rows, just so that we can make sure that we can get as many people in here as possible to enjoy our flippered friends. So if you are interested in some of our programs, we are offering a feeding program, which allows you to feed up to 3 fish to one of our animals. We will also be offering a photo program, which allows up to 5 people to get a pose photo with one of our animals. If that is something you're interested in, I just ask that you remain seated in the bleachers following our show, and someone will come onto the microphone to further explain those to you. And every day at 1 p.m., we also offer a Flippered Friends and Family program, which allows you to come behind the scenes, get incorporated into our training process, and even get a tour of what we do here each and every day to care for these amazing animals. Now, our next star is ready for us back there. She is our 9-year-old California sea lion, so she looks a little bit different than our glass stars. Can you put your hands together for Reese? Awesome job, Reese. Now, play behavior is a really important part of every juvenile animal's life, as it provides them with the strength and coordination that they will need later on in life. Through play, animals learn about their environment, build relationships, and develop the strength and reflexes that they need as an adult. So now I'm going to turn my microphone down and turn some fun music up and allow you to enjoy Reese and her trainer play. Now I will remind you that Reese does know exactly what the sound of your applause means. So anytime you see something you like, make sure to make it nice and loud for Reese.